Judgment Day, written by Patricia Shannon, narrated by Patricia Shannon. Chapter 1. 53-year-old Clovis Walters kept an impatient watch from deep within the shadows of the old red-brick apartment building. He wiped sweat-dampened hands on his shirt front and fumbled a cigarette out of the crumpled pack stuffed in his shirt pocket. "Take it easy, man. She'll be here." Letting his mind drift to 14-year-old Lynn Peters, he recalled the weeks he had spent talking with her online. "Thank God for the internet. The police won't catch me this time. Not like last year, when that damned old busybody saw me taking pictures of kids on the playground and called the cops. Ain't no busybodies watching this time, my God." Squinting through smoke curling from the cigarette clenched between his teeth, he glanced around, and then decided to relieve himself against the building. "Damn!" He hopped backwards when urine splashed onto his shoe. Moving a few steps away from the widening puddle collecting on the black top, he finished peeing, then rubbed the toe of his spattered shoe against his pant leg. He checked his watch again, 11:45. Lynn said she would meet him around 11 or 11:30. Come on, kid, come on. Flipping the half-smoked cigarette away, he peered into the night, watching for any sign of movement. Nothing. Midnight came and went. Still he waited. A full moon illuminated the parking lot, lending an impression of twilight to the stillness of the sleeping city. Come on, Lynn, don't chicken out on me now. Not after I drove halfway across Kansas for this meeting. There, something moved in the parking lot. That must be her. "Lynn," he called softly, "I'm over here by the building." "That you, Clovis? Where are you? I can't see you," a girl's voice answered. He moved from the shadows into the small pool of light cast by a globe on the side of the building. "Yeah, it's me." "Hurry before someone sees you. My car's right here." A figure stepped from behind one of the parked cars and walked slowly toward him. Not the young girl that he expected, but a middle-aged woman. The fum from the 9mm Beretta caught him by surprise. His eyes widened as 3 bullets stabbed a triangle into his chest. Jan took one quick look around, then hurried to the fallen man and murmured, "It's Judgment Day." Squatting down, she pressed 2 fingers against the carotid artery in the man's neck. Detecting no pulse, she shielded the light from her small penlight with one gloved hand and directed the beam into Clovis's open, sightless eyes. The pupils remained fixed and dilated. He was most definitely dead. Twitching her nose in disgust at the stench of urine, she turned and sprinted back to her car. The engine of the 2-year-old green Subaru purred smoothly to life with one turn of the key. She pulled out of the parking space, followed her headlights to the street exit, and traveled west for a couple of blocks before joining the late-night traffic on the interstate. 20 minutes later, she guided the Subaru into her assigned space in the brightly lit motel parking lot and killed the engine. After pausing for a moment to rest her forehead on the steering wheel, she slowly climbed out of the car. Once inside the motel room, she tossed the key card on the dresser and sank down on the edge of the bed. She sighed and gazed at her dreary surroundings. "I'm really beat. Maybe a shower will make me feel better." Falling into bed after her shower, but too restless to stay still for very long, she got up, paced for a couple of minutes, and drank a glass of tepid water from the bathroom faucet before lying back down. She had only been in bed a short time when the familiar burn started in her chest, and the tears she fought to control ran unchecked onto the pillow. She hated what she had become, but the need to avenge her daughter's death had driven her to murder, and she knew that she would not, could not, stop. At last, the well of tears ran dry, and the mother-turned-killer drifted off to a tormented sleep. Feeling surprisingly rested when she woke the following morning, Jan checked out of the motel and walked across the street to a coffee shop. She picked up a local newspaper and skimmed through it while waiting for her breakfast. Either they haven't found him yet, or they did, and it was too late to make the morning paper. It doesn't really matter. In either case, I can go home now. She left for Denver right after breakfast, missing the article that ran in the afternoon edition of the Dodge City Chronicle. Known pedophile found shot to death in local apartment complex parking lot. Resident
Sample complete. Ready to continue?